Next on Dinner Impossible, Robert's at Disney World in search of his next mission.
Which way should I go, guys?
But things quickly spin out of control.
No. I got a mission I got to do.
He has just 9 hours to find 4 helpers.
You have a clue for me?
And 1 guest chef.
Hey, Chef Jeff Henderson.
You're never going to get 350 portions done in that time.
Can Robert make this dream dinner come true?
I love you, but here, you got to move.
Or will it turn into a nightmare? What you're about to see is real. Chef Robert Irvine has no knowledge of the challenge he is about to face. Robert has tackled some of the toughest culinary challenges in the world. But can he conquer this one?
Good morning, Robert. Today, you'll be traveling to Orlando, Florida, to the Walt Disney World Resort. You'll be helping to make some very special dreams come true for some very special teens from the Disney Dreamers Academy. But you'll also be in for a few surprises. Clues to your mission will be scattered throughout 4 different theme parks. And you'll be joined by a special guest chef. Are you up to the challenge, Robert? Or is this dinner impossible?
I'm in Orlando, Florida, and that can mean only one thing. I accomplished my last mission, and now I'm going to Disney World. I arrive at the park before it's even open.
Welcome to the Walt Disney World Resort.
I get goosebumps when you say that. So what am I doing here?
Well, not only are you at Walt Disney World, you are also here for the first weekend of the Disney Dreamers Academy.
What is the Disney Dreamers Academy?
The Walt Disney World Resort has partnered with Steve Harvey to bring in deserving students from all over the United States. These students are going to have a chance to network with industry leaders, take workshops, and hopefully develop their dreams even further.
And Disney is a great place to have dreams come true.
Absolutely. But the best dreams are the ones you work hard for. So I can't actually tell you what you're going to be doing.
What do you mean you can't actually tell me? That's the whole idea. You give me a mission, I go away and do it, correct?
Not this case.
What TC does tell me is that just like these dreamers who had to work hard to get here, I have to work hard to figure out my mission.
We have 4 of our Dreamers Academy students that are positioned around our theme parks, all of whom have big dreams to work in the culinary and media industry. Each of them has a clue that is going to take you towards your mission and find out what your challenge is.
I've got to run through theme parks and pick these people up along the way.
Here are your tickets and a map. I think you should start down Main Street. There are a few friends of ours who are waiting with your first clue.
This is really strange. I've never had to go on a scavenger hunt to figure out my mission. All I know is I have to find 4 high school students who hold the clues of what lies in store for me today.
Give me a map. It'll be fun.
It's all a little overwhelming, considering that 4 Disney theme parks cover an area twice the size of Manhattan.
Goofy, Donald, and Minnie. How cool is that? I got a clue for you. If I don't matter if you're happy or sad, after a spin in this, you'll surely be mad. Which way should I go, guys? Thank you. Trying to find something, and this is the clue. Which do you think that ride could be?
The teacups.
Oh, Mad Hatter. Where is that?
Fantasyland. It's a
Fantasyland?
Robert! Over here.
What is your name?
Kayla from
Kayla.
Silver Spring, Maryland. The first part of your mission is you're going to be feeding 350 people tonight.
Kayla explains that we'll be cooking for 100 of her fellow participants of the Disney Dreamers Academy, plus 250 family members. I've got the numbers.
Okay, 350 people.
Now I need the next step in my scavenger hunt.
What's the clue?
Well, to get the next part of your clue, you're going to have to ride the teacups with me first.
Spin that
Spin it, because the teacups will go faster.
Wow.
Oh.
So I'm So I've done what you wanted me to do and feel that. You've got to give me the next clue.
Okay.
Failing this mission would not be a pleasure. but sailing these waters will bring you your treasure. You have any idea?
Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe?
Pirate treasure. Adventure, maybe. Adventureland?
That sounds right. She said cross the bridge.
Oh, we can go that way. Okay, I see the bridge. Oh, Jesus, you're scared of it?
Yes, I'm scared too.
She said that way and that way.
But she said
I got it. We're going, because that was, we turned the map around, and it's in the, no, because it's there, look. You can't wear that hat. I think this will be really cool. Can you dance? Oh! Party time. All right, you have a clue for me?
Yes, I do.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Malcolm. What took you so long?
All right, 350 people.
Well, all I can tell you is dinner's at 7.
doesn't give us a lot of time.
What time is it? 9:35. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get on the ride. Malcolm, Malcolm, let's go. Me old cockroaches. So if we're cooking for 350 people at 7 p.m., what food should we have?
I love pasta.
I'm thinking fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
Who doesn't love fried food?
No.
Come on.
All right, Malcolm. All right, what is it? Under the shade, you'll discover your clue. Go to the island with that name in it too. Discover Island. Animal Kingdom. No, this is a different park. Yep. Here, you get to wear a hat. What else? Collard greens, chicken, pasta.
I'm going for more of the soul food.
Soul food?
I like macaroni and cheese.
You got to help me. I don't fail. There's no such thing as failure.
I think that's
the tree. That's the tree. The tree of life.
The tree of life.
What's your name?
Jalen. I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Jalen, Richmond, Virginia. What clues do you have?
I know that you'll be cooking with a special guest chef.
You're not the celebrity chef or guest chef, are you?
Nah, but I do like to cook.
You do like to cook. If you could cook anything, what would it be?
Creme brulee. I'd like to learn that. I have a clue right here.
Spending the night here will give you a scare. Take a trip to the 13th floor if you dare. It's got to be Tower of Terror. It's got to be. It's got to be.
I think we have to go this way.
All right, come on. Time's ticking.
I'm not going.
What do you mean you're not going? Listen, I went on the teacup things for you.
I know, but the teacups is nothing compared to dropping 13 stories.
Tower of Terror. Oh! I'm thinking about that.
How you doing,
What's your
Robert?
name?
I'm Troy from Tampa. Before you get to the last part of your mission, you have to ride the ride with me.
Yeah, I'm very scared.
You're going to go in the middle. We got you covered. You're safe, okay? Team. Remember team.
Oh. Let me go.
Look, I got fingernails in me.
You had completed your quest. Here is the final piece of your mission.
Head to Epcot World Showplace where your kitchen and special guest chef are waiting for you.
Good luck.
Okay, we need to get moving, so let's run.
A piggyback ride?
Anybody time?
12:50.
This is where the stress part comes.
All morning I've been running through Walt Disney World in Florida, collecting clues to figure out my mission. And here's what I know so far.
You're going to be feeding 350 people tonight.
Dinner's at 7. She'll be cooking with a special guest chef.
And the fourth clue brings us to Epcot to meet our guest chef for the very first time.
Hey, Chef Jeff Henderson. Pleasure to meet you,
Jeff.
Big fan of yours. I'm excited to be here to help you guys. You know what's going on?
I have no clue.
Well, this is the grand finale right here. We got a party for 350 people tonight.
Where's the kitchen?
The kitchen's this way.
Let's go. All right, guys. This is where it gets intense now.
I've never met Chef Jeff before. As we head to the kitchen, I learn about his background and why he's committed to working with kids.
Well, I got in trouble and went to prison in 1988. You know, I grew up in South Central LA and San Diego. And, you know, a lot of my role models was the older homeboys in the neighborhood. And I started out selling drugs and eventually got indicted in 1988 and wound up spending almost 10 years in federal prison. There were several inmates who took me up under their wing and taught me how to cook. I discovered a hidden passion. This here is the same seasoning that I use in the penitentiary that I've used in every restaurant that I've worked in. One of my goals and ambitions now is anything to help at-risk young people and inmates as well. I truly believe that all my blessings come from my give back. I want to change lives through food.
If anyone is going to get any food, we've got to get started and quickly.
Robert.
Our kitchen team will include my chef, George, and from Epcot Catering, Chef Ken.
We got a great challenge. We got a fantastic event for the Disney Dreamers.
Before we can start planning our menu, Ken explains that we have a very specific serving situation.
We're going to have you work 2 buffets.
I want to make sure this meal is really special, so these kids can show their fellow Disney dreamers that anything is possible.
First of all, we need to make a menu. We have 350 people. We have 5 hours.
Most of the 100 kids for the Dreamer Academy come from inner city communities all around the country, predominantly African American, some Hispanics as well. I think we should do some of the food, kind of like make it Southern, but not too Southern.
How would you, Jeff, sum up what you do?
But I call my food posh urban cuisine, and what I've done is taken Southern cuisine and redefined it. You guys ever had short ribs before? Okay, so we're gonna slow braise them till they come right off the bone.
So flank steak, keep that thought in mind.
Okay.
We talked about fried chicken.
We're gonna pierce it with a fork, and we're gonna use a special seasoning. I guarantee you they're gonna be having feathers growing on them around.
Okay, next. Smoked turkey collard greens.
We talked about the macaroni and how to make it different than macaroni.
Mac and cheese.
Now maybe we can do fried macaroni and cheese. You ever done that? No? We make it like risotto in a pan.
Never done it? Interesting.
Maybe a nice marinara pasta with maybe some ravioli.
The pasta idea.
That will be an action station. Barbecue shrimp scampi.
Sounds tasty.
You like salmon? What do you want, guys? This has got to be your menu. Guys, look at me. I need this energy. This is your party. I need you to help me.
It's about you guys.
Vegetarians.
Vegetarian.
Okay,
great point. Do you want stir-fried vegetables? Do you want
I like stir-fried vegetables.
stir-fried vegetables?
How about a brown rice?
Brown rice?
Why don't we do a paella for the other action station?
I like that. I love
Big
paella.
paella and halibut provençal, which is tomatoes and onions. I need a tossed salad.
I like Caesar, but
I like cucumber.
What else you guys like in there?
feta.
Feta cheese.
Want to do a Greek salad? That's what they say. Cucumber, feta.
How many salads you want to give them?
What about an Asian-style influence? Dessert.
Dessert.
Banana pudding.
Dessert.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Sweet potato cheesecake.
No, it's got to be creme brulee because that's what Jalen wants.
Okay, we can do creme. How about
All right,
sweet
but
potato
let's
creme
make
brulee?
it sweet potato creme brulee. So far, are you happy with this? Are you comfortable with this?
Give me a list of all the ingredients you're going to need. I've had a huge warehouse, so I will have them here within an hour, hopefully.
It's a huge help that Ken can access the Disney warehouse. That's where we'll get all of our proteins and staples.
What about produce?
We've got the greenhouse over there. Go take a look at some of the fresh stuff in there. You tell me what you want out of there.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Robert.
How are you?
Welcome to the greenhouses here at the land. Everything you see here is grown hydroponically. And in fact, all of the produce goes to the restaurants here at Epcot.
This is amazing. We're getting all of our produce from a hydroponic greenhouse.
There's no soil, and the water has all the nutrients the plant needs to survive. Okay, Les, I need tomatoes, lettuce, cucumbers.
Most people grow tomatoes. Well, we've got a tomato tree.
Amazing.
So this plant here is actually 17 months old, and believe it or not, has produced 37,000 tomatoes in that period of time.
Wow.
And that's one right there. What do you think? Over here, we've got some hydroponically grown lettuce. In fact, we produce about 500 heads of lettuce a week that we send out to our restaurants. And over here, we have our cucumbers growing up here on the trellis. So we place our cucumber inside the form there. Actually takes 7 days to shape it like Mickey like that.
All right, everything you got here, I need it in the kitchen, and you got about 10 minutes because now I'm running out of time.
Cool, we can do that for you.
Thank you very much. We got to run. Let's go. It's 3 o'clock now, and you can see absolutely nothing's done.
I've spent all morning tracking down my mission. Now, the 4 dreamers, Chef Jeff and I, have just 4 hours left. That's not a lot of time to prepare a banquet for 350 people.
We don't have the food to even start cooking, and we're feeding these people at 7 o'clock. Where I am right now, it ain't gonna happen. I'm still waiting for stuff to come from the warehouse.
We have some food that we can begin prepping, but most of the items we need are still in the warehouse.
All right, I said at the beginning, this is going to be very intense, didn't I? Yes, sir. Now it starts to get intense. We've had the fun part, but we have 4 hours left, and there's nothing done. Okay, so we're going to divide the work. Jeff, you're going to take short ribs, fried chicken, and mac and cheese.
Yes.
You will work with Jeff. George, you're going to start on the flank steak. Take Troy with you. You'll work with me.
Okay.
And you're going to go to the bake shop, and we're going to make creme brulee. How do you feel in your chef's jackets? Empowered?
Yes.
Good? All right, here we go.
Come on.
Normally I'd start on the proteins because they take the longest to cook. But I'm starting on the starches instead.
The reason the pasta's being made first is because we have nothing else here to cook. So we've got to cook something, otherwise I'm standing here twiddling my thumbs. It's going to be an interesting day.
I'd like to be prepping chicken and fish right now, but all I can do is boil things in pots.
I need one more bag for barley and one more penne.
Unfortunately, that's the only thing Jeff can do too.
Has anybody got this pot right here?
No, I got... I put a pot on to do the brown rice, and Jeff just put his sweet potatoes in there. We've got two chefs that never worked together before. There's going to be a lot of that today. I'm straining the water from the pasta because it's cooked, then I'm going to drop it into ice. The most important thing is to stop the cooking process very quickly, which ice does. I'm going to use the bow tie pasta for a salad and the penne to serve outside marinara.
The pressure's on a little bit. I don't know if we're going to make it, but I'm sure we're going to try.
We planned on making 10 protein dishes, but at the moment, we only have flank steak and short ribs to work on.
Like this. We're going to get one bone per person, so each one of these packs, we're going to get 3 of them. These are molasses braised short ribs. Turn them on. There's a bone on the top, bone on the bottom. Move real quick.
Being in the kitchen is wonderful. You get to work with the group, and it's a process.
We're going to season these up a little bit. There you go.
I enjoy cooking at home. I just want to see that smile on people's faces when you created something and they taste it and it's like, wow, that's delicious.
You doing good in school?
Yes, sir. Well, okay. I think so. I'm not so sure.
You ever been in trouble?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah? What kind of trouble you been into?
Well, I used to have a really bad temper when I was a kid, and like any little thing would just set me off, and like I've overcome that.
So you guys are very fortunate right now to have this opportunity, and I'm proud of you. You got a lot of potential. Well, I want good food today, but it's about the kids. That's all I'm worried about. How you feeling? You good? Let's roll.
Hey, Georgie.
Yes.
How you doing with the flank?
Almost done. What I'm doing is I'm taking all the fat and silver skin off of this, and I'm going to marinate it.
Georgie's going to marinate the steaks in an Asian barbecue sauce made with citrus juice, herbs, and soy sauce.
You have a little bit of barbecue sauce? Because I sent Troy off. They're going to sear off the flank steak.
We're going to put some lines on this steak here. So you lay it one way, and you're going to flip it the other way. This just puts a little diamond pattern on there.
My mom nominated me to be in the Dreamers Academy. I used to get in trouble a lot, and last year I stopped and I made a whole lot of changes. I want to own a restaurant after I go to college and graduate because I love food, so I was thinking if food makes me happy, food makes everybody else happy.
Once Troy sears the flank steaks, we'll put them aside and finish them in the oven at the last minute.
We're just trying to figure out what we can do while we're waiting for food.
So I'm starting the marinara sauce for the pasta, and I put Kayla in charge of chopping.
Okay, knives very, very sharp. Here's what I want you to do. One, boom, just like that, okay? It's 3:30 now. We have 3.5 hours till we're actually feeding the people. No food yet. I don't know.
Right now what I'm doing is I'm julienning my red and yellow peppers here. I'm making a Greek salad. All the ingredients in a Greek salad is tomatoes, feta cheese, peppers, red and yellow, cucumbers, Kalamata olives, and red onions.
Right now I'm thinking about all the things that I can get done while waiting for the other food to come. In this tilt brazier, I've got garlic and onions chopped in there for the marinara. I'm going to take half of it out and use it for Provençal, for the halibut. I've got the brown rice working now. Going to go over and see Jeff in a second, see how he's doing.
I got the short ribs getting seared off.
Jeff!
Yes!
Come on, man.
Talk to me.
All right, where are we right now?
Okay, I got the short ribs going in, getting ready to go.
They're going to take forever. But you know what I would do? I would put them in a combi oven and steam them. Get them steamed. They are never going to be cooking time. Short ribs are going to take 7 hours.
Okay, we're going to steam them a little bit and get them cooked a little tender, but it's turned up super high.
I mean, I would never have put short ribs on.
One thing I've learned is that there are some foods that you can make quickly and others you can't. But hopefully if Jeff transfers the ribs to the steamer now, they'll be done in time.
Hey, Ken!
Yo!
Where's the food, man?
It's on the way! It's on the way, Chef!
We have boxes of vegetables, but we're missing most of our main items.
There's no food. There's no food. I can't. I'm waiting for food to come. And
Earlier, Ken said I'd have my proteins from the warehouse in an hour. But it's nearly 2 hours later, and they're still not here.
It's 4 o'clock almost, and we haven't got food. And yet in 3 hours, I got to put food for 350 people out. We're discombobulated, to say the least. It's 4 o'clock almost, and we haven't got food.
This morning I arrived at Walt Disney World in Florida, and something goofy happened. Instead of getting my mission, I was sent on one.
Go to the island with that name in it too. Discover Island.
I ran through 4 theme parks, gathered 4 clues, and picked up 4 students from the Disney Dreamers Academy, and met Chef Jeff.
I really think the Disney Dreamer Academy is a great program and a great vehicle to engage at-risk young people across the country to dream, to find their hidden passions, to discover their purpose in life.
100 teens from across the country were selected for this program. 4 of them, Kayla, Malcolm, Jalen, and Troy, all share a common dream of working in the culinary arts. Or at least they did before they came to work in my kitchen.
This morning when I got here, I wasn't expecting everything to be this intense and this speed, go, go, go. But I think I'm adapting pretty well. It's a lot of pressure.
Chef Jeff is not only here to help us cook, but to mentor the dreamers.
Role models haven't really been present in my life growing up. My role models were in prison. That's why it's really important for me to really inspire and motivate these kids.
I'm really feeling the pressure on this one.
I'm trying to think. I don't think how the hell I'm going to do this.
In less than 3 hours, we have to be ready to feed 350 people from the Disney Dreamers Academy. But we're still waiting on food from the warehouse.
How are you?
How are you is the
Very
question.
stressed right now. There's no food.
Chef, are we going to make it?
Right now, I'm telling you no. And I mean that seriously.
Okay.
The plan was to make 18 items. But so far, we still don't have the ingredients for 8 of those dishes.
The strategy is, there is no strategy. The time is now 4:25. And we are zip, doodah, diddly, squat, nothing, nada. Done. Period.
Food's here, Chef.
And the food's here. Hallelujah. Somebody catch.
Now that the rest of the food is here, we have to get everything unloaded.
Hey, chicken is priority.
Whoa, whoa.
No,
the
no.
priority is,
Chef,
we got to clean this out of the kitchen. We
Okay.
got to get it out.
Figure out if we got all the ingredients we ordered.
Did the salmon come in? Salmon? Anybody salmon?
And now, I have to pull everyone together and come up with a new plan.
All right, George.
Yo.
Jeff,
Yes,
stop
sir.
what you're doing. Come over here.
all right.
All the kids, get over here now. Stop what you're doing. It's 4:30 already. We have 2.5 hours to get this stuff together. Where are you? Short ribs.
Short ribs in the oven right here.
Flank steak.
Done, seared, ready to roll. Gonna
All right.
be popping in the oven.
2.5 hours to cook the remaining 8 dishes. It's insane. So we have to be smart about how we do it.
Salmon I'm going to do now. I'm going to pan-sear that. Smoked turkey. And the collard greens.
Yes.
How are we?
I haven't seen them yet.
Ken, where's the collard greens? Thank
Okay,
you.
all right.
Paella.
Didn't start yet.
I haven't started yet. Fried chicken.
Can't fry it till later.
You're never going to get 350 portions done in that time. You can
Yes.
pre-fry it, set it on racks, and we'll finish it last minute.
The fried chicken is Jeff's own special recipe.
This is a Friendly fried chicken. Friendly was one of my mentors, you know, when I was in prison, and taught me this recipe. Garlic powder, a little cayenne pepper, and I'm gonna put it with some flour.
Jeff was planning to deep fry the chicken 1 batch at a time, but that would take far too long.
Everything's marinated. All we gotta do is dip it in the flour. Booyah.
I want him to flash fry the chicken and let it finish cooking in the oven. I'm saving time by making one base sauce for 3 different dishes.
I'm splitting the sauce. I'm going to make 3 sauces from this. Creole sauce for the chicken, Provençal for the halibut. I got a marinara sauce for the pasta. Here's a trick for you. You don't want to cut the basil down because it turns black very quickly. We use it whole. We just take all the flavor from it. Just stick it in the sauce. Boom. We can pull it out last minute. No big deal. Great flavor. Nice. This is the halibut. What we're looking for here is the skin, the smell, no odor. I'm going to take the skin off it. Look at that. No fish on it. then cut it into portions, and then we're going to poach this or steam it and put a Provençal sauce, which is a tomato-based sauce.
Chef, I have your sheet pans.
All right, go over.
Also, in the interest of time, I'm going to have Kayla season the halibut while I'm still prepping it.
A little oil.
Okay.
I want you to lay them on like this. Give them a little space. All right, watch. Little salt, little pepper.
I applied for Disney's Dreamers Academy because I thought it would be a good fit for me. I plan on going to college, and I'm looking forward to everything this has to offer me.
Come on, come on. You've got to be a little bit faster now, Sweet Pea. We've got a lot to do.
So I'm going to do a house salad. We're going to make it Oriental style a little bit. I got some baby corn here, some mandarin oranges. So I'm going to put like a twist on the salad.
Jalen, how you doing with the creme brulee?
Pretty good. It's starting up now. This opportunity means a lot to me. Helped me think about a new career in my life besides playing sports.
Jalen's dream was to make creme brulee, and he's doing a great job. He made the custard by combining heavy cream, egg yolks, and sugar over a low heat.
We just have to wait for the sweet potatoes, which Chef Jeff is preparing for us.
This is gonna go for the sweet potato creme brulee. So we're gonna hook it up a little bit, put a little urban twist on it. We're gonna put some butter, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, some allspice, and brown sugar. Gonna put a little bit of molasses down in there. Give it some of that flavor. Taste that, taste that. What's that taste like?
Sweet.
There are only 2 hours left. It might be a little late in the game to add more food, but looking at the menu, I still don't feel like we have enough choices.
I'm going to create another dish. I'm looking for a big whisk.
I kind of thought the menu was a little heavy in the beginning, but, you know, Robert insisted that we do more. So I said, okay, I went along with it.
I want to give the Dreamers some down-home cooking, like grits, made with cheddar cheese, cream.
I want 10 butters in their hole and then keep stirring.
But with some upscale flavors. So I'm adding truffle oil and shrimp.
Shrimp grits with beautiful truffle oil. Nice. I want you to stir that. Keep stirring.
All right, now, they got me stirring some grits. So, I'm working hard. I love what I'm doing, and I still want to go to culinary school.
I think the kids have done well. They've never been in a kitchen like this before. But I think it's good that they get thrown into it because they say they want to be a chef, but they need to understand the commitment and the rigorous lifestyle of a chef.
This is a dream come true, to be able to be a chef for this one day, this few hours.
Dreamers are doing really well. They're getting the fast-tracking learning, that's for sure.
Robert is very dedicated to what he does, and it makes us all want to work a little bit harder.
We all need to work a little bit harder, or this dinner will never be a dream come true.
Hey, George!
Yo!
Where are you?
I'm making the pasta salad.
Are you playing him up as you go along?
Yes, chef!
Just as things have started to move along nicely, another roadblock.
Lift them out, straighten them out.
The valve on one of our main pots broke.
Can we have another one of these? So now the equipment don't work.
It's been one thing after another today. Now we're down one pot. I just can't seem to get ahead. We have less than 2 hours before we need to serve dinner for 350 people. We were short on food, short on time, and now we're short on equipment.
What about this kettle here?
It's broken.
The kitchen was already on overload, and losing a pot just made things worse.
Does this work? But we need something to cook them in. We need another kettle.
We're just going to have to move things around.
That rice has to come out. It's got to come out. Can we get this sauce out?
No, they're going to use that.
We need to get this sauce out.
But I need a pot to put these greens in.
Oh, that's for paella. Don't use that.
And I hope we can get it all done in time.
Just hope and pray that the equipment's good.
We free up the brazier so I can start on the paella.
We start the paella. It's very late to start the paella. But it's all, you have to cook it all together because that's where all the flavor of the mussels, the shrimp, the chicken, the saffron.
Right now I'm cutting the chorizo sausage for the paella.
Chorizo sausage is in there, yes. It's a great dish, great flavor, and you can feed a lot of people very fast. The food looks good, just some great flavors. You know, some days you want to just stick your head in the ice. George and Jeff!
Yes.
I need 2 minutes of your time. All right, short ribs. We know they're going to take some time.
Yes, ready. It's all ready to go.
It's ready to go?
Ready to go.
Chicken.
Chicken is all ready to go.
Mac and cheese you got working, yeah?
Yes.
Jeff's plan was to deep fry the macaroni and cheese.
Where's the mac and cheese not deep fried?
No, macaroni and cheese don't fry.
Hey, Jeff!
Yes, sir.
I thought you were deep frying the mac and cheese.
But Jeff had to make a last-minute change to his plans.
I got to change up a couple things. They ran out of fryer oil, so I can't run all 6 deep fryers. So I'm going to bake the macaroni and cheese.
Robert just kept adding more and more items onto the menu, which he does. I started getting a little worried. These guys didn't think we were going to make this much food. We're running out of items to cook here. Canned tomatoes are out, so I got to go with fresh tomatoes. When I made the pasta salad, they didn't have broccoli. I think we threw them for a loop.
Thankfully, George found enough ingredients to make one last salad.
Thinking of Mediterranean couscous salad. These are cipollini onions here, which is Italian like pearl onion, which is already marinated. And then we have some roasted yellow tomatoes we're going to put into it. And I'm going to toss that all into a white Zinfandel dressing with some fresh mint. And it needs color, it needs red. I got red peppers here. What are you making?
I got the stir fry.
I got it. Throw it in. Yeah.
This is pomegranate. Ask me what pomegranate does in this. I don't know, but I like pomegranate.
There's an hour and a half left, and I haven't even started the salmon yet.
I feel like a fishmonger.
After I've cut several portions,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, one more 12.
I'll show Kayla how to brush on the glaze.
So you get them in.
Okay.
Like this. All like that, yes? This is mango and mustard glazed salmon.
The salmon gets topped with a sprinkle of breadcrumbs and finished with...
This is paprika. So I got a little fire, I got a little spice, something a little bit different.
So, Robert, where did you learn this recipe for the
Where did I learn this?
Yes.
Right in this kitchen, right now. It's called ingenuity at its best.
We're in the heat of battle.
Chef, how should I put this? Okay.
And I need to be moving at top speed.
As you can see, I'm running back. I'm doing 4 different things at once, trying to get one finished.
But I'm asking these kids to do things that will be tough, even for a seasoned chef.
Kayla, you're doing a great job, all right?
Thanks.
Just a little bit faster would be awesome.
I've had to stop several times today to show them things.
I don't know. Ask him. Definitely ask.
Chef Robert. We got 4 dreamers / students who are great young adults. They have a vision. They don't work in kitchens, you know, they go to school. Okay. Oh, my word.
What?
Come on, guys. There's no breadcrumbs on them. There's no breadcrumbs. Move this down, put it underneath.
Move what down and put what where?
Take all this off, put it underneath.
But once they learn something, then they own it.
Then on this tray, do a little Z, and then just, yeah. These are ready to be breaded when you get a chance. Never mind, I'll bread them myself.
George, yo, 25-2.
What's a 3?
25-6.
Okay. Hey, I tried.
It's been a challenge working with Robert and his sous chef because I've never worked with these guys before.
I have a very different style. He has a very different style. Our food is very different, so it's a compromise. Everything is my job. Even though we split up things, I'm responsible for this whole thing. Jeff!
I don't know if I can take another verbal whooping from Chef Robert today. He's a big guy, I'm a big guy, but I'm getting old, man.
How's the chicken?
It's going down right now, baby.
How's the baked chicken?
Baked chicken's in the oven working, Chef. We're gonna use this chicken here for Creole chicken, and we're gonna have fried chicken. How you feeling?
Not good.
Not good?
No.
What about the kids, brother? How you feel about the kids?
The kids are great, but
that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's all about them, brother. You know?
It's about 350 people that are going to eat or not eat. That's where I am right now. Jeff is a great guy, awesome guy. His concern is more that we teach the kids, which is great. But when 350 people walk in the door, if they don't have food, it's my neck.
This is a good experience for them. This will make or break these kids right now and see if they want to do this for a living or not. But you know what? We also got to be worried about feeding the other 350 people that are out there now. If we have no food out there, what good experience is it that we failed? It's not a way to set up these kids to show them that we failed.
I'm just moving as quick as we can. I got all the sauces done. I got the fishes in. I got the shrimp Grits done here. Ribs are nowhere near done.
Woo! I got to get my second win right now. The only thing I'm worried about is my short ribs. I'm going to keep these things going. Now, if they fall off the bone, I'm good to go. Look like we're almost there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chef Robert, we're going to be ready, baby. The short ribs, you're going to be ready.
What's not ready are the collard greens, so Jeff and Malcolm are starting them.
I'm going to take this cabbage here and stretch the collard greens. Take this over there and add it to the greens.
Then he's going to mix the greens with smoked turkey legs.
This is our smoked turkey drumsticks to infuse that flavor for the greens. I think these young kids today really got an experience of a lifetime. That's what it's all about for me.
I think this is a dream come true, being able to work in the kitchen and be able to make my dish that I wanted to make for a long time, the creme brulee.
Jalen is filling the bottom of the cups with a sweet potato puree. Then he's going to cover it with the creme brulee custard.
Guys, you got to be quicker. You got to be quicker. That is never going to be cooked. Jalen's working on the creme brulee, which we're a little bit behind on. I need everything ready to go. Get them creme brulees in, because I ain't waiting. I need everything ready to go, because I ain't waiting.
We have 30 minutes to go, and the creme brulee has just made it into the oven.
Get them creme brulees in.
Got 20 more.
Normally, to get the dessert from the oven to the table, it takes well over an hour.
I don't care what you got to do, we got to move.
Either way, I still need the remaining 17 dishes finished and on the buffet.
Flank steaks, flank steaks. They got to go in. Get me another pan, let's go. What do you need? No, over there, over there, over there.
I didn't think these short ribs were going to be done myself. Robert was worried about it, and I think he's calmed down a little bit. Maybe I can get a hug from the chef when we all done, you know?
All right, listen up, listen up. Ribs, are they ready?
Yes, sir, they're ready.
Chicken,
done.
Is it cooked inside?
Yes, sir.
Collard greens.
That are right here, ready to go.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese done.
Scampi.
Scampi, that's from my station. Okay.
Paella is in here.
Okay, good.
Halibut's Provençal he has. Brown rice is already done. Salads, tossed salad, Greek salad. I got a pasta and a couscous. Plus, what else?
I believe this is shrimp grits.
All right, I need this traying up now. Wipe the edges.
Wipe the edges, yes.
Woo! Come on, you're driving. Troy is helping Malcolm wrap some things to back up, keep in a hot box. Ken, are we moving?
Yeah, baby.
20 minutes, we gotta go. Paella is in here. Get plastic wrap, cover this. George! Yo! We gotta move. You gotta go out with Ken.
I showed Malcolm how to plate the salmon.
Treat them gently.
But I didn't stress that the presentation is just as important as the taste.
What's that? What's that? What's that? You can't serve that. That's not good. That's garbage. Look, you got to treat this. You got to treat this gently. It can't be. We're breaking the salmon. We're rushing about. The food will taste great. It won't necessarily look the way I wanted it to look.
The Disney Dreamer Academy guests are now arriving, and the creme brulee is out of the oven. But it's nowhere near finished.
You know, you want it kind of crusty on the top. So when you put that spoon through there, you're going to feel like a little crack.
For Jalen's final lesson, he learns how we caramelize the top of all 350 dessert cups.
So you excited?
Yeah. First, he sprinkles on some sugar, and then I torch them. A little later than planned, but the creme brulee will ultimately make it to the buffet.
We've made the challenge at 7 o'clock. We finished the food. Ken and George are outside checking to make sure that all the food is on the stations. Now we've got to feed some people.
But we're still not finished cooking. Jeff and I man the buffet tables to serve our special pasta dishes a la menu.
All right, who's hungry? Shrimp scampi a la dinner impossible.
Thanksgiving.
I'm Troy's mother, and they just did a really great job. They pulled it off. I've had the paella, and the paella is delicious. The salad is great.
How's everybody doing? Come on, this is fun. Little citrus, little white wine, and finish with a touch of butter. A little fresh herb, nice.
You guys like that?
Best thing we had.
The macaroni.
There you go. Beautiful. One more. Yeah, do one more. Spin it around.
We worked so hard today, so you know you don't have to come back for a second.
Oh, definitely.
Whole different scheme. You can't even have the same thing twice. This whole opportunity has been great. I loved working in the kitchen. Both chefs were great.
I like the grits and shrimp. First time I had that, it's good.
I had the chicken and it's really good.
Everything is excellent. Everything is very, very good.
My culinary aspirations have changed today. Now I just want to make desserts and pastries.
I give him 10 thumbs up.
Please welcome to the stage, Chef Robert.
I'm honored to be here with the Dreamers, Kayla, Jalen, Malcolm, and Troy. It's been an amazing honor for me to cook with Jeff and the Dream Team, because this is the Dream Team.
Yes, it is. I had a great time working with the young dreamers, and hopefully we inspired them. Everyone has to find their purpose in life and, get out there and make it happen.
Just remember this, you can do anything you dream of.
Our dreamers worked really hard today, and they deserve to go out with a bang. Luckily, Mickey had just a ticket. These kids have been a true inspiration. They have heart, talent, and determination. Today was a blast. Truly out of this world.
That's done.